Since I was a jit, I knew I was a winner. I pray to God forgive me cause I'm a born sinner. Got more on my plate than a Thanksgiving dinner. Gotta save for rainy days cause shit do get thinner.
You know how we giving it up. It's your boy Jumpout L.O. You tuned in to Check Your Mental. And today I want to talk about a book that I just finished reading, right? It's by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. He is the son of Don Miguel Ruiz, the guy that has one of the greatest books to me in my eyes, is the Four Agreements, right? But I read a book by his son. It was recommended by a friend, and it's called The 5 Levels of Attachments, right? And in this book, it talks about how we can be attached to things, right? But there's different levels of attachments, right? And it dawned on me, right, how I've been attached to certain things and how some attachments aren't good for you to grow, right? And I'm gonna give you an example that he uses in the book. When you're in level 5, which is the fanatic stage, right, of the agreement, of the attachments, it's like when you're a fan of something and you want to impose what you believe onto others. And the example that he used was a person that's a vegan, and they become a vegan, and that becomes their identity. And now they want everybody around them to be vegan, and they'll force people, or they don't want to talk to nobody if they're not vegans, or, you know. And it dawned on me how when I was trying to change, how I try to like force others to change, right? And then it hit me like, no, change doesn't work like that, right? All I could do is give you guys suggestions, right? And that's what I learned from this. Everything that I do on my channel, they're just suggestions. You could use them if you want. You could take what you want from it. But I don't force my ideas onto nobody. And that's what I kind of learned from the book. Because at the beginning of me and my journey, I want everybody to be this enlightened. I wanted everybody to see what I see. But it's not like that. Everybody's process is different. Everybody's timing to change is different. People want to change when they're ready to change. But what it showed me is this, though, that you cannot be attached to certain things to the level that they cloud your judgment. Everybody's entitled to their own way of being. So if somebody wants to eat meat, let them eat meat. Just because you change your way of eating doesn't mean that you have to change the next person's way of eating. Because I was doing that in my house. I remember when I first stopped eating, because I don't eat red meat. I don't eat red meat, which is beef, and I don't eat pork. I eat chicken and fish. And when I first started my journey, I was like, no, I can't eat that. No, man, you guys you're not considerate that I don't eat this. And it's like, dude, just because you change doesn't mean the whole world changed and it's gonna adapt to you. You have to be mindful of other people's decisions to what they want to do with their lives. So this book kind of opened my eyes to something that I was kind of aware of, but it just gave me that reassurance. Like, man, just because you change doesn't mean that the rest of the world is going to change with you. All you could do is give people suggestions and advice to see if they want to change. Or you could show them lead by example and show them how life is working for you since you changed. And maybe you can inspire other people to change. But you can't force nobody to change or do the things that you do just because you learn to do that. Another example that he talked about in the book was, think an example of a football game. A person that doesn't have so much attachments to football might watch a game and go up on their day and just don't even worry about it. That's me. I could watch a Super Bowl. I could watch any game in the world. And if whoever loses, my day is perfectly fine. But think somebody that's on level 5, which is the fanatic stage, right? If you're on level 5, now if that team loses, it affects your day. It affects your mood. You're mad because your team lost. And in reality, if you detach yourself from that, it's just a game, right? But when you put so much effort and so much time into something, you feel like you belong to it. And it's not even like that. You have to learn how to detach yourself and not go to level 5, right? I don't know. I can't think of everything from the top of my head. I just finished reading a book, right? And I'm the type of person I got to reread it a couple times so it could register. But I'm trying to show you guys the things that I caught on from the book. Like whatever I grasped from the book, I want to give my viewers so you guys could go and buy the book. I'm gonna put the description on the book below. I'll probably show a little picture, make it look really cool, because I'm learning, my editing skills are getting a little better. So I'll probably have like a picture of the book to show you guys about the book, right? So The 5 levels of attachments. I highly recommend the book because it showed me that attachments aren't good. We got to be able to detach from certain things so we could keep living our life regular and don't let anything control what we do. We got to learn not to get attached to things because those attachments could cloud our judgment and we don't make the best decisions. Because again, if you're that fanatic that you let something ruin your day just because the team lost, then that attachment is affecting you. So you have to detach from these ideas that you want to force onto other people. And again, these are just suggestions because I want you to be the best version of you. Because as I'm learning, I want you guys to learn with me because this is our journey together. If you tune in to Check Your Mental every week, you know that this is our journey. It's not my journey alone, it's our journey because as I'm learning, you guys are learning with me. So I recommend that book. And if not that book, man, The 4 Agreements. I talked about that book before, but The 4 Agreements is a great book. I'm not going to even explain it. Go back to a few episodes ago, not even a few, a whole lot of episodes ago, and I talked about that book, The 4 Agreements. So, guys, again, the 5 levels of attachments. Don't let attachments control you and don't try to force your ideology onto other people. If it works for you, it works for you. But you have to be respectful of other people. If somebody's not a vegan, if a person's not a vegan, respect that. Don't try to manipulate them to your way. All you could do, maybe explain to them, hey man, I changed because of this. It is better for this and that. But don't be like, yo, you need to change or you're gonna die. Oh my God. Don't do that to people. Don't put that much pressure onto people. Be kind. We gotta practice kindness. This world lacks love, and I'm gonna keep saying that. We have to practice showing love, unconditional love, loving people where they're at right now. Not because you want to impose your ideas to them. I ain't messing with you because you don't like the Yankees. What? See how crazy that sounds? Oh, I'm in a bad mood, man. The Yankees lost. What? See how crazy you sound? And no disrespect to anybody, but just think about that for a second. It's not that serious. Don't let things control you. Be free. Be free. Like I'm in these mountains free. Be free. I love coming out here because I feel like I'm close to nature. I'm close to God. And I just get motivated. I get inspired. And I just want to give you guys the best of me. And again, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Share the channel. We're trying to get the viewers up. We're trying to get this word spread. We're trying to elevate people. We're trying to enlighten people. I want God to use me in the best way that He can to help others be great. Because that's what's my duty on this earth. That is my contribution to society, to humanity, to try to enlighten my peoples. You can do it, man. We all can, but all I could do is give you suggestions. You don't have to take them. You know what I mean? You don't have to follow what I do. But I could tell you that my life has been so much better when I practice these things, when I read, when I detach myself from certain situations, when I detach myself from certain people. My life has become better. I'm a person that always suffered from anxiety, depression, and lately I'm winning the battle. I'm winning this battle, and I'm not gonna lose because I can't lose. I got God on my side. How could you lose with God on your side? You can't lose. You got God with you. That's the biggest homie. You talking about big homies? We got the biggest of biggest homies with us. G-O-D. You know? So you tuned in to Check Your Mental. It's your boy Jumpout L.O. And love yourself. Love others unconditionally. And don't stop being great. All right? I'm out.
I walk with God, I don't worship the devil. Soul not for sale, I ain't skipping no levels. Going full speed, got my foot on the pedal. I'ma reach the top, ain't no way I'ma settle. People hate you when you speak the truth. They hate that shit. And shame on you if you mislead the youth. How you 35 with a missing tooth? You don't feed your kids.